The maximum number of companies in Dubai are being set up by Indians every year. In fact, the number of companies set up in Dubai by Indians is even more than the number of companies which are set up every year by the local UAE Emiratis. But why are so many people setting up companies in Dubai while they are residing in India? Hi everyone, I am Karan Batra and I've been helping people set up companies in Dubai for more than 12 years now, and I must say that in my whole career I've never seen such high interest among Indians to set up a company in Dubai. But what is the benefit that these people are getting by setting up a company in Dubai while residing in India? In this video, I would be talking about the 10 major factors why Indians are setting up a company in Dubai, including the ever so important factor of the zero tax regime which is prevalent in Dubai. I would be explaining the following 10 benefits with real life case studies in this video. That is, to get more clients, that is ease of doing business, number 3 is branding, 4 is investing in Dubai real estate, number 5 is the business trade practices, number 6 is the RBI laws, number 7 is the UAE residence visa, number 8 is to hire employees, number 9 is the crypto trading, and number 10 is the taxation benefit. So let's begin. The first reason why people set up companies in Dubai is to get more clients. Last year, I was approached by a very big listed company which is listed on the Indian stock exchanges to set up a subsidiary company in Dubai. And when I asked them why do they want to set up a company in Dubai, to which they replied that they want to set up a company to get more clients from Dubai. They informed me that the best way to expand in a certain country, to expand and get more clients from a certain country, is by setting up a company in Dubai. And since the time they've set up, their client base from within Dubai has more than doubled. So yes, setting up a company in a foreign country certainly helps, and I personally can vouch for this. In fact, in some cases, if you want to do business in a foreign country, you are left with no other option but to register a company in that foreign country. And I would here like to cite the example of my hospitality client, Mr. Gupta, who runs a big chain of restaurants in India, and he was setting up another restaurant in Dubai. Now, setting up a restaurant requires several approvals, and there is no way such approvals can be obtained without setting up a company in that foreign country, which in our case is UAE. So it made perfect sense for the client to incorporate a company in Dubai, that is the place where he wanted to set up a restaurant. The second reason why Indian entrepreneurs are setting up companies in Dubai is for the purpose of ease of doing business. UAE ranks as one of the most business friendly places and ranks in the top 20 countries across the globe for ease of doing business. Whereas if I talk about India, India is way behind. Leave aside the top 20 countries, India does not even rank in the top 50 countries in this report. Doing international business from India is fairly difficult as the government does not easily allow the funds to be remitted outside the country. Sending money outside India is a big pain, and a lot of documentation is required to send money outside India. In fact, in some cases, TDS and GST under the reverse charge mechanism also gets applicable on international payments. Let me explain this with the help of a real life case study and how my client are taking the benefits of the same. So my client, Mr. Ganguly, he provides IT services to his clients in the US, say worth $1,000. However, to provide such services, he had to avail services worth $200 from another person who's based in Canada. So when he was receiving the money from the US, it was quite easy, but when he was making the payment to the Canadian vendor, it is quite difficult. I mean, sending money outside India is difficult. When he was receiving the money, no tax or GST is applicable. But when he is sending the money outside India, 10% TCS would be required to be deposited on this international payment. In fact, in some cases, this 10% may even be 20%. It may sound a bit weird, but sadly, that is how it is. Apart from this, 18% GST under reverse charge also gets applicable on payment made for services availed from outside India. When he is receiving the money from outside India, no GST is applicable. But when he is sending money outside India, GST under the reverse charge mechanism of 18% gets applicable on such payments. This is one of the most important reasons why Indians are setting up companies in Dubai, because making international payments from Dubai is quite easy. It's very simple. You can make payment from Dubai to anywhere and everywhere across the globe. So the payment is remitted very easily as compared to India, which is quite difficult. So now my client is receiving the money in Dubai, making expenses from Dubai, and making the payments, international payments also from Dubai itself. And the exact same benefit is being derived by many of my clients who are, say, in services industry, like say IT professionals, digital marketers, travel agents, etc. Also, we're talking about the zero tax benefits again in detail in this video, so make sure you watch this video till the end. Another important benefit is the branding benefit. Entrepreneurs set up companies outside India for the purpose of branding as well, so as to portray that their company is a big company to the whole world. People set up companies outside India in places like US, Singapore, Dubai, etc. Having companies in these important business centers gives a very strong signal to the client that your company is a big company which is operating at a global scale, and his trust level shoots up, which basically results in an increase in the probability of getting work from that specific client. Another reason why people are setting up companies in Dubai is to invest in the Dubai real estate. A lot of Indians are nowadays investing in Dubai real estate, buying property in Dubai, where the real estate prices are booming. The rental returns of a property located in these regions is also very high as compared to India, which is luring people to buy property in Dubai. However, most tax experts don't advise resident Indians to buy property on their individual name outside India. In fact, the property which Mr. Mukesh Ambani bought in Dubai for his son Anant Ambani, which was the most expensive property in the whole of Dubai, was also not bought on the individual name or of Mr. Mukesh Ambani or on the name of his son Mr. Anant Ambani. It was bought by Mr. Ambani on the name of one of his offshore entities. I am sure Mr. Mukesh Ambani would certainly have consulted the best professionals in the country, and after consultations with the best professionals in the country, the decision he finally took was to buy the property on the name of one of his offshore entities and not on his own individual name. I would be doing a detailed video on this in future as to why resident Indians should not buy a property on their own individual name in Dubai. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel right now and click on the bell icon so that you are intimated when the new video is published. And if you need a personal one-to-one consultation with me on this topic, feel free to book an appointment through the link given in the description below. The next reason which I'm going to share with you was told to me by my client. I would call the client as S Limited, and I found his reason of setting up the company outside India to be very genuine, and I would rather call it a smart move. I would call this reason as business trade practices. So this client S Limited, he basically imports steel from Mr. A from China and sells it in India with some profit markup. As a business practice, all traders would like to keep this hidden as to where they got the material from and at what price. However, the sad part about India is that all this information easily gets leaked from the customs port as to which person is importing which goods from which vendor located in which country. So the customers of steel who were till now buying steel from Mr. S got all the data leaked from the customs port, and they directly started buying from Mr. A who was in China. As a result of which, the sales of Mr. S started going down substantially. There was no way he could stop the data from getting leaked from the customs port. So what did he do? He came up with a unique plan. He started his own company in Dubai. But how will setting up a company in Dubai help him in this manner? I'll tell you how the problem can be solved. So what he did was, the China company would now sell to the Dubai company, and the Dubai company would in turn sell to the India company, and the India company would sell to the customers. This is what he planned. Now, by structuring the transaction in this manner, so even if the data gets leaked from the customs port, the data of the customs department would basically reveal that he is buying the goods from Mr. S from S Limited, which is in Dubai itself. And even if his clients try to contact or his customers try to reach out to S Limited in Dubai, it is also his own company. By doing this, he was able to hide the identity of his actual vendors, which was getting leaked from the customs port. This strategy is something which was not known to me as well till a couple of years ago, and it was this client only who intimated me about this strategy and also intimated me that several people who are in the business of international import and export prefer to set up companies outside India in places like Dubai to hide the identity of the vendors as well as the identity of the customers. Another reason why people set up companies outside India is because of the weird RBI laws. As per RBI laws, you cannot hold foreign currency for more than a few months. Even if you have a foreign currency account, you cannot hold foreign currency in an Indian bank account for more than a few months. So this client of mine, what he used to do was, he used to buy from Africa and sell it in the US. He used to receive dollars upfront from his American clients, but used to pay after 6 months to his vendors who were located in Africa. So he was buying in USD, was selling in USD, but he still had to pay the conversion charges, and that too twice. I'll explain you how this works. So for example, he received $1,000 from his client in the month of June, and he had to pay $800 to his vendors in the month of December. Now, after a few months, the bank contacted him and told him that it is mandatory for him to convert the dollars to rupees, as he cannot hold dollars for more than the specified duration. So he was left with no option but to convert the dollars to rupees, which he had received in the month of June. And when he had to pay to his African vendors in the month of December, he again had to convert the rupees to dollars and to pay the money. So basically, he ended up paying the conversion charges twice. And during this time frame from June to December, the dollar rates also appreciated. So not only did he lose the conversion charges, but he also lost on the appreciation of the dollar. So it is for this reason why a lot of people set up companies in Dubai, because in Dubai you can hold on to a foreign currency like dollars forever. It is not that you have to convert the dollars to the local currency and again back to dollars. So you don't have to pay the conversion charges again and again, and you also get the safety that the currency is stable because you are already holding the foreign currency. From Dubai, the money can easily be sent to anyone and everyone across the globe without any hassles. Another reason why people set up companies in Dubai is to get the UAE visa. So if you're planning to relocate to the UAE, you basically need a long-term visa to stay within the UAE. And the three most popular types of the long-term visa options are: number one is the golden visa, which you get if you've purchased a property in Dubai or have exceptional talent. Number two is the employment visa, which you get if you're working as an employee of a company. And number three is the investor visa, which you get if you have set up a company in UAE. As setting up a company in the UAE entitles you to get an investor visa, a lot of Indians set up a company in the UAE for this purpose only, so that they can get the visa and then they can relocate to the UAE with their families. Another reason why people set up company in UAE is to hire employees, and this is the same reason why I have also set up a company in UAE. So I've hired employees under the name of my UAE company who help me manage my day-to-day operations, and these employees are residing in the UAE itself. Now, to reside in the UAE, you need a visa, and it is the responsibility of the employer to give the visa to these employees. Having a company in the UAE entitles me to issue visa to my employees, and their visa is issued under my company name. A lot of people set up companies in the UAE for the same purpose. That is, for the purpose of issuing employee visas. Another reason why people set up companies in Dubai is to trade in cryptos and forex. So trading crypto is very difficult from India, as the government is discouraging crypto. So crypto traders have basically started setting up companies in Dubai for the purpose of crypto trading. Dubai is the most favorite destination for crypto traders, as Dubai wants to become the crypto capital of the world. And now I'll be talking about the most important reason why people set up companies in Dubai, which is tax rates. Nobody wants to give their hard-earned money as taxes to the Indian government, especially a government where there's a lot of corruption, and therefore people have been trying to find ways to reduce taxes and reduce taxes in a legal manner. This is something that has been happening for hundreds of years, that people are trying to save taxes by setting up companies in Dubai. It is this reason that a lot of people set up companies in low tax jurisdictions so that their tax burden can be minimized. I would here like to clarify that there's a lot of half-baked information in the market that the profits of a Dubai company would be taxed in India, but let me tell you one thing very clearly. All that is bullshit. The Tatas, the Birlas, the Ambanis, everybody has companies in Dubai, and they are not even paying a single penny as taxes on the profits earned by their Dubai company in India. Leave aside these bigger entrepreneurs. Let me tell you one thing very clearly. One of the most important reasons why Indians are setting up companies in Dubai is to take the benefit of the low tax regime which is in Dubai. And I'm not saying that the Indian Income Tax Department is not watching. The Income Tax Department is watching everything. Make note of it, they are watching everything. Therefore, you have to abide by the laws and structure the entity in such a manner that it is not taxable in India. The Income Tax Act clearly specifies the cases in which the profits of the Dubai company would be taxable in India, and also specifies the cases where the profits of the Dubai company would not be taxable in India. So, all you have to do is find a good tax consultant who can structure your company in such a manner that it does not get taxable in India. And let me be honest, all CAs in India do not specialize in international tax. Every CA is a specialist in one field or the other. So, all you have to do is find a good CA who has experience of setting up a company in Dubai and structure the company in such a manner that it does not get taxable in India. And if you're unable to find one such CA, feel free to reach out to me through the link given in the comment section below, and I'll personally help you set up your Dubai company and ensure that it is tax-free. I recently also made a detailed video on the biggest mistake which people do while setting up a company in Dubai, and you can watch the same here.